skyscraper in New Atlantis?
I don't know.
Everybody! Skyscrapers can't jump!
No, again.
sights, and I just fumbled it.
I hate to be the one to let that scout get away. Everyone's saying this is it. The final battle's coming. The fleet have done a lot of harm. Now we bring the harm to them. Every soldier here is ready to bring the fight to the fleet.
Good work securing the legacy. What's left now is to
My
eliminate...
God. Is that it? Is that Kryx's legacy? Amazing. Ensign, take this and enter it into the data core analyzer.
I'm on it, sir.
You see, Lieutenant? I told you he wouldn't let us down.
I have to admit, I'm impressed. Encrypted or not, it's quite a lot of money to be carrying around. The temptation must have been excruciating. Of course. I have a team of decryption experts from Galbank itself on standby. If they...
I wasn't lying when I said that we had every contingency completely covered.
I totally understand.
I can assure you that we'll take full responsibility. Now, on to...
We received confirmation that the fleet ships were scouts. Unfortunately, one of them jumped away before...
Which means that Delgado will have the Crimson Fleet prepping the... No. By choosing to bring Kryx's legacy to us, they're likely already reeling from the blow. If we strike, we... Lieutenant, if you wouldn't mind explain...
Yes, sir. The Vigilance is equipped with the latest in hyper-resistant shielding, making it the only ship that can safely approach the key. The catch is that the key has access to 3 orbital defensive batteries that can fire electromagnetic energy. One hit, and we lose those fancy shields. Our mission is to take out those batteries. In fact, I'll be personally leading the assault on Battery Alpha. I need you to be my support.
Sadly, we didn't get as much support for this mission as I would have liked. There just wasn't enough evidence gathered.
We weren't able to convince MAS to lend us additional squadrons. They feel like they've committed too many resources already. That means we'll have to take out all 3 batteries ourselves.
It's unfortunate, yes. But we wouldn't be here if I didn't believe you could do it.
We've also given you a call sign, Renegade, to help coordinate our movements during the attack.
Once those batteries are destroyed, you board the key and bring Delgado to justice. You won't come quietly. You do what you have to do. No, I don't. I knew we could count on your support. Well, this is it. After years of planning, it all comes down to this moment. All my hopes and my best wishes go with you. Good luck.
All right, Alpha Squad. Follow Renegade's lead. Take out that battery.
Enjoy your time in New Atlantis.
It's like when someone insults you. It's just...
Gotta be honest, I'm a little surprised. Gotta be honest, I'm a little surprised every time the ship takes us back in one.
We're asking everyone to take care of. And he's our new captain. My crew can take it. Okay, sure. We'll take care of any holes, broken. Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
Move it! Put the fire on Beta!
Grab drive's down. Not like I was gonna leave anyway.
Had enough? Get that ship off our back!
Bogey in sight, let's do this.
Grab shot! Not like you warning anyway.
Let 10 of the one. Who needs shields, right? We just won't get hit.
This was mine!
Ah, lucky shot. They got same as boys.
Got anything you need to offload? Trade authorities always. And he's our new. Okay, sure. We'll take care of any holes. Everything looks good. Here, I'll be at my booth if you need me.
Move it! Put the fire on Beta!
tight. We're docked. You did this to me. I can decrypt and re-encode thousands of credits in seconds, but something else. And now because of you, my bomb's been activated. Which means... That feels like an appropriate response. I've paid you well, treated you with respect, and kept trouble off your... Look me in the eye and tell me why you've allowed this to happen. As the fleet's reckoner, I didn't just deal with currency. I dealt... And some of those people target members of the Crimson Fleet and have them killed. We're not exactly welcome everywhere. Sending those people misinformation and clogging up their slates with garbage was... No. But had you given me warning, I could have started researching a way to escape this place. At least... Well, now that you're here, I don't expect that you'll... So why don't you just get out of my... After everything I just said, I must be a complete fool. Because even though it makes no sense, the only way to deactivate the bomb is through Delgado's computer and operate. I don't know why you're helping me, but I...
again. You think I'm who?
Stop playing games. We both know your real name is Lionel Soto, and you know why I'm here.
Who are you? Fleet? Ecliptic? An independent?
I've spent 2 long years and every credit I had looking for you, just so I could look you in the eyes before I pulled the trigger.
Hey, what's with the gun? There must be some mistake. I honestly don't know who you are.
Of course you don't know who I am. You're never concerned with the death you leave in your wake, in your pursuit of greed. You killed my husband, you son of a bitch! And now I'm going to kill you!
Such a terrible shame. All that time and money she wasted. Well. Better get rid of the body.
Let me just ask you one final question before we wrap up.
Fine. Go ahead.
When is enough going to be enough? How many credits does Jasper Kry'x need until he's satisfied?
I should have expected you to ask such a stupid question. How the hell could you ever understand? You with your fancy education, and your sheltered upbringing, and your cushy media job? Me, I came from nothing. Everything I own, I've literally drawn blood to gain.
There's no need to get personal. I'm simply trying to state the facts so that our listeners can make judgments of their own.
Lady, I got news for you. Half of your listeners think I'm a hero. The other half are scared out of their goddamn minds, and they should be.
Perhaps we should talk about something else.
No, that's it. We're done. Can you guys get her the hell out of here? Make sure she takes all this sound equipment with her.
Well, that's it then. Thank you for your...
Actually, before you go, Gail, there's one more thing I would like to say.
Yes, of course. What is it?
When you broadcast this interview on SSNN, I want you to remember that I'll be listening. If you edit even one word or manipulate my voice to change anything I've said, I will hunt you down and kill you in front of everyone. Do you understand?
I understand. You have my word. about your arrest.
Oh, my arrest was spectacular. Definitely one for the record books. UC security sent an armada after our little fleet of ships, picked us off one by one until the remainder of us made it to the wheel.
For our listeners' benefit, that was the star station in orbit around Volii that you destroyed just before your arrest, correct?
You see, that's what they'd have you believe, but the truth is much less sinister. There was a firefight on the wheel when they tried to bring us in. We holed up, but UC security unleashed hell. The damage they caused was catastrophic. We only surrendered so we wouldn't die when the station exploded.
Well, the UC says you set demolition charges to try and cover your tracks and make your escape.
That's their story. You'll have to go with your gut on what you think really happened. Anyway, they took us in and tossed us into the lock. That lovely resort they opened on Suvorov.
And you were imprisoned there for how long?
Well, it was supposed to be for life, Gale. But I ended up serving 2 years before I decided I'd had enough.
Is there any particular reason that you started the riots that eventually led to the worst prison break in United Colonies history?
Yes. I'm quite proud of that, actually. I honestly didn't think it would go as well as it did. As for the reason, well, it's simple. The UC were treating us like animals. The conditions in the lock were ridiculously bad and no one cared. That's why they stuck us on that ice ball in the first place. Out of sight, out of mind.
Your escape caused the deaths of many that were stationed at the lock. Some would brand that as a bit dismissive for what you're describing as a protest. If you were simply advocating for your fellow inmates, why didn't you just go through the proper channels?
And what the hell was I supposed to do? Send a strongly worded letter to my duly appointed representative? Wake up. The UC only responds to actions, not words. In my mind, there was no other choice. You know what? Let's move past my time at the lock so we can get to the point of this goddamn interview.
You came back to finish the job personally? I don't know who the hell you are anymore. What the hell happened to you? You had Kry'x's Legacy. Yeah, sure. Like Ikande is going to shower you in credits for doing your duty like a good... Give me a break. You'll be lucky if he does any more than just pin a medal on your unit. Looking out for number one, huh? So you did pick up some of my dirty habits. You know, when we were on Suvorov, I saw the potential. And now you suddenly expect me to believe I have been fooled the entire time? That this was some kind of elaborate game you have been playing? No. No way. For once in your life, be honest with me. Admit that you were tempted. The fucking world is falling down around me! I think that entitles me to whatever the hell I want. It is obvious that no matter what I say, you have no intention of honoring our pact. You clearly never did. I have already locked down the key and set its reactors to overload. Soon, you, me, and everyone near this station are going to be vaporized. Let's see how far that loyalty to Systef takes you now. And spend the rest of my life in the brig without a credit to my name? And I suppose you want me to think it ends outside a prison cell and not in. Still. So you noticed. And yeah, believe me, keeping people from burying a knife in your back wasn't easy. Fine. You win. Standing down the reactors. With the legacy gone, we're dead in the water anyway. But before you have begun to lock me up, I'm gonna leave you with some parting words. Whether you know it or not, you're damn good at being pirates. It's in your blood. One of these days, that's all gonna hit you. And I'll be waiting for you in my cell to tell you I told you so.
Seals are good, air pressure good. Hey, we're docked.
Hello.
Yes. What?
Okay, hello. Yes.
Howdy.
Separation complete. Board is clear. We're docked.
That was real impressive flying, kid. You earned your wings today.
Thank you, sir. I was just trying to do my part.
A lot of you. Speaking of which, here comes one now.
Good work taking out those pirates, Renegade.
Great job. Hey,
I believe congratulations are in order. With this decisive blow, the end of the Crimson Fleet is all but assured. But as much as I'd like to begin this celebration, technically we're still in the process. On that note, Lieutenant, what...
Reports are coming in right now, Commander. Delgado and Shinya Voss have been taken into custody. Also, we've transferred personnel to the Key to secure the location until the United Colonies decides what they want to do with it.
And what about Neva Mora?
According to our reports, Neva led the strike force that attacked the Vigilance. Unfortunately, that was the last we saw of her. We don't know her current whereabouts, but
That's fine. Overall, I have to admit, for the first time in about you, I know that... You should be. What you've done to serve the UC in this short amount of time is more than most people could hope to do.
if MAST isn't already printing up a batch of recruitment posters with your face on them, they should be.
I've twisted arms and cashed in some favors at MAST. I wanted to make sure you got a share of the money you recovered from the Call it a reward, a token of appreciation, whatever the hell you want. But you... Don't thank me yet. If it had been completely up to me, you'd get a lot more than they're giving you.
Now that you're rich and famous, maybe you'll still remember us little people.
Decorum, Lieutenant? Damn, I'm going to be really sorry to see you You've really become an important part of our team. It won't be the same.
Although, if you feel like staying aboard, I'm sure I'd be... That is, if you can stand spending another minute with us on the vid...
Excellent. I'm happy we haven't somehow... Anyway, enough talk. You've earned a break, and I'm sure you wish to celebrate. Wherever you might find yourself.
Once news of the fleet's demise hits the airwaves, nice work. That's a hell of a story. Still can't believe Kry'x ended up being all that wealth, and the only thing he could do was stare at it. Can you imagine? I don't have any more. So, Mr. Yasso is actually Lionel Soto. We thought Soto was dead. At least, that's what the I'll have the records updated, but seeing as Mr. Yasso has surrounded himself with... Anything else? Okay, fine. You're not gonna let this go, are you? Because the things you're asking are private, and we're supposed to be maintaining a... Look, I like to keep my attachments at a minimum. In my line of work, if you make friends, you eventually end up losing them, either through reassignment or... I suppose that's fair. Would it shock you to learn that I spent some time in prison? Oh, come on. I haven't exactly... Good. I like keeping you on your toes. I grew up in the well in New Atlantis. After I dropped out of school, they begged for me to look. A year after that, I'm a career criminal with UC security breathing down. Hell no. I made enough money to buy my own apartment. I'd even send pictures of the place to my folks to rub it in. It was real. That's just it, though. I was having the time of my life, earning way more than I needed to simply get by, and back then, if you would have told me one day I'd be wearing this uniform, I'd have said... Very funny. Let's just say the years after my time in the well were filled with high... Look, the point is that... You're welcome. Well, I think you've had... Let's get back to it before... Mast will have the ultimate say, but we petitioned to have it But first, we'll need to perform an audit of the key's overall condition. Most of the... If the site is deemed not up to code, we're better off destroying it. That would also... For now, we have a strike team dedicated to sweeping the area for explosives. Once they give the... After that's done, then we'll... That's right, since you're no longer undercover, you now have full access to our mission board. I'll have to take your word for it. I don't like keeping secrets myself. To that end, if you're in need of anything ship-wise, talk to me. And I'll vermate no more bartering for scraps at the depot. You'll have full access to the best the UC has done. It'll be my pleasure. Not sure it needs it. Let me know if you need anything else.
I had a feeling you were different from the moment we met. There's no science behind it. Just intuition, I believe.